So yeah, moving on to the next game I want to have a little chat about, and again I've already mentioned it, is Middle-earth Shadow of War. This got an announcement trailer, which was really cinematic and looking good, and then we also got a gameplay trailer just after. Let's have a little watch of the cinematic now. We're going to cut it into the video, and just in case you haven't seen it, and we will start off now.
The world of men is ending. In the fires of Mount Doom, a ranger and a wraith, bound together in death, crafted the one thing that could challenge Sauron, a ring of power. But power can blind those who seek it. Celebrimbor! The great deceiver has returned to Middle-earth to rebuild his armies, to rule all. Their corruption will be contained no longer. The war for Mordor begins.
Okay, so who was she?
Not entirely sure. I was going to think she was the Elven Queen at first. I forgot her name now. But the Elven Queen's always been blonde.
Why did a Balrog burst through the floor?
Because it looks really cool.
Okay, and why is Sauron trying to take over the world? Do you think he's bored?
I actually think he had a really bad childhood and being brought up.
I think he might be bored and he's just looking for something to do. And he went, well, I could conquer the world.
Or the Dominoes. Let's do both.
Well, yeah, I mean, you could go to Domino's on the way, couldn't you? The North Army.
They probably won't deliver. They don't deliver here from the local Domino's. I don't think they'll deliver to Mordor, though.
Yes, I'll have 20,000 Domino's pizzas, please.
That's for one troll. So that was the cinematic announcement trailer for Middle-earth Shadow of War, and I keep tempting to call it Wardor because it was in Mordor. Shadow of Mordor, but Shadow of War. Mordor. Clearly still based within Mordor. There is going to be a gameplay footage that we're actually going to overlay this video as well while we're talking. So they're really going to start pushing a lot more with the Nemesis system within the new Shadow of War. It's really hard to... I want to say Mordor.
It looks really good, but as I said before, I need to play the first one to get into it, because I struggle to get into that one.
It's very Assassin's Creedy. It's probably the best way to put it.
Yeah.
But it does better than Assassin's Creed, I would say.
That's probably a good thing.
It's harder as well. It's quite a hard game. It's not easy. Literally, right off the bat, you will expect to die within the first 10 minutes.
Nice.
And I like that sort of element of difficulty, but it doesn't sort of handicap you for dying. It sort of progresses the story further, which is quite cool.
Oh, yeah, because it makes the bad guys better.
Exactly. If you get taken down by like a minion orc, he'll get promoted through the ranks and change, and he'll put more armor on and gain more scars.
There was this one guy that killed me about 8 times, and in the end he was really strong.
Yeah, well, that's what I love about it. But then eventually, what you could go is further along the game and actually take him out, and it'd have like, we meet again, Ranger, and then you'd kill him and lop his head off, and it'd be great.
What if he just keeps killing me though?
He becomes Sauron. but yeah, they're pushing it even further, the Nemesis system, and they're increasing the area of where you're actually playing in Mordor, so it's set into multiple regions now.
I saw that. I saw a video that it was like a big map. And it showed like Gondor as well.
I don't remember seeing Gondor in it, I have to admit.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that it will be there.
I don't know if it's in the game or not, but it was on this video. I don't know. Maybe it was just showing Middle Earth.
Middle Earth is a general sort of thing. Maybe, but like in each region, there's going to be a fortress run by a warlord.
Yeah.
And I believe that obviously leading up to that, you'll be doing a lot of gameplay of trying to recruit enemies and stuff like that, and get them on your side, and then you will siege the fortress, and it'll be like a big, massive, long battle, a bit like Helm's Deep. So you'll take your army in, have to breach the wall, and then slowly make your way into the keep, and then finally face the warlord in like the main hall. In the gameplay they're showing, actually, they do actually show that the stages, which also shows off. You can mount drakes and start firing, breathe fire onto your enemies and stuff. Multiple new combat systems.
Is it
moves.
Ubisoft?
It is Warner Brothers.
Right, I was going to say, because all Ubisoft games, even like Horizon Zero Dawn, don't you have to find towers or something?
Yeah. It did in the previous Middle Earth, and it wouldn't surprise me if this is the same.
Well, that's why it made me think of Ubisoft, because all they do now is open world games with towers. Oh, something.
Admittedly, Horizon Zero Dawn is a little bit like that. It has those long neck creatures that you climb on and you put your sort of spear in, and it sort of unlocks a few things in the area, but it is a lot more open exploration than it is any of the previous ones, I would say.
Less dependent.
But that's not Ubisoft, admittedly. That was...
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was the developers of... I'm looking at the game now. Killzone.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, they've come a long way.
Guerrilla, that was it. They're the developer of Horizon Zero Dawn.
They've come a long way, because Killzone Shadowfall was poo.
Sony's really given them a sort of a bit of leeway on this one, said let's you go for it and have some fun, and it really shows through. But
they shouldn't like restrict the blooming developers.
No, they should. But obviously, Killzone was a popular franchise and sold reasonably well. I think it just started to trail off a little bit by the end, but I think Guerrilla had earned their stripes to be able to be allowed to go more creative and allow them to pursue new ideas. But so yeah, with Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor, the original open world aspect of it was really good fun, and quite new in some aspects with the Nemesis system. It added a new layer, and I think since they've introduced that, you kind of want that more in open world games, and I kind of hope as time goes on, more open world developers will try and get this system and sort of improve upon it and try and progress. I'm surprised not more have done it. But then again, I guess they'd have to sort of try and buy it off Warner Brothers if they're willing to sell the idea of it.
Yeah.
But, so you've never played the previous one?
I have. I've played a bit, but not.
We'll have to have a sit down. We'll have a little session on it.
Not a great deal.
But overall, I've got to admit, I'm glad that there's a new Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and it was my game of the year when it was originally released. And I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah, it does look good, I will admit.
I just really want to mount a troll this time and sort of riding them around.
What you want to do in the dark is up to you.
Why in the dark?
Because I don't want to see that.
Let us know what you think about the new Middle-earth Shadow of War and their announcement trailer and their gameplay trailer. Let us know down in the comments below, and yeah, let us know what you think.